Hello, hello, friends. How are we doing today? Hope you guys are having yourself an excellent Wednesday. I apologize for not getting any streaming in on Monday. I was trying to figure out some things going on with my computer. Noticed through OBS that things were very jittery, lagging out real bad on the output. Come to find out, there's something going on in regards to having a browser open and a game. So, yeah, that's kind of annoying, kind of frustrating, but whatever. Simple solution is to not have the... Hello, River. Not to have the browsers open. That's fine. We don't need that while we're playing a video game. How are you doing, River? Get a battle started here. What do we need to do anyway? Melee units, place necromancers. That means we just throw in the vampire, drop a few of those, check the store real quick and see if there's anything. Doing all right. Happy to hear. If you guys are playing Stream Raiders, make sure you grab your free onigiri. Onigiri? Yeah, onigiri. What does the onigiri give us, anyway? Looks like a bunch of different skins are available to us. Hello, Egan. How are you? A lucky metal vampire. He kind of looked cool. Silent Moon Vampire looks a little more badass, though. Endless Lovers Vampire? We'll give some thought to that. Anything over here in the scrolls department? Centurion, we need. Fairy scrolls, we need. Rest of them, we'll be fine. How's the Egan? Dry cough turned to wet one? Yay. Well, hopefully that's an improvement. I just hate coughing in general. Never a good time. Alright, let's jump back into Genshin Impact. Sadly, I think the event we was working on the last time we streamed this is over. So, yeah, not fun. But that's okay. There's plenty of things for us to knock out, take down. Lots of story to get to. For coughs and such, I tend to drink a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Not sure if that's something you want to tackle, but... Oh, we need to go over here. It's very good for respiratory issues. Didn't he say the Gua clan used to accept rice and salted meat? Then why didn't we fulfill his wish? Why don't we fulfill his wish, make him some salted meat? How infuriating. It's supposed to be a salted dish, so it doesn't really matter how much salt we actually cover this thing with. Oh no, Paimon. Ooh. That kind of looks like a little bat. I was kind of intrigued by the fact we got a close-up of it and it's not taken off. Let's grill it first. Perfectly good food. No, it's too late to feel bad about it, and either way, it's all that guy's fault. Now it's time to add some salt. That 2 pinches of salt. Alright, you're the boss. Oh my god. I could have sworn I also saw something strange get added in. Give it. Yes, I got it. I got a crystal fly. Alright, let's give this guy his food. I'm not sure it's called food, but ready to prepare such a sumptuous dish. I suppose you could call it. Here, you take it. I don't want to eat it. But this evening... Oh, stretching, sorry. I'm a bit on the tired side. We are rocking ourselves a glass of cranberry pomegranate juice, along with the water. Along the third takes a bite out of Paimon's special salted meat dish. Before his muscles have finished masticating the first mouthful, he has already pushed the plate of meat aside and made a mad dash to the nearby pond where he ingurgitates several large gulps of water. Oh no. Nice moves. That's right, no wonder they call you the cloud-piercing arrow. We could barely keep up. That's not the point. This is our specially made salted meat dish. Our helping hand in times of need. This came from our hearts, just as you asked. He don't look too impressed. Save it, I knew what you were up to from the start. You were planning to pull a fast one on us as if we were ordinary tourists, weren't you? I bet's all that talk about the treasures was just to bum a free meal. Do you really think we can outrun them? That you can outrun the Millilith? Hold on a moment. Don't get the Millilith involved, please. I'm a martial artist and a proper senior member of the Gua clan. If a man my age went to jail for scamming tourists, I'd never outlive the shame of it. Dude. Yeah. Words. But any of you guys have anything fun that happened the past few days? I know fun wouldn't really be in Egan's vocabulary this week. If you had any shame, you wouldn't have scammed anyone at all. Besides, I wasn't lying. There may not be 12 secret chambers in Wangsheng Hall, but the relic really does exist. Modern disciples just don't know where it is. What's the difference? We're going to tell the Millilith that you're a mean old man who deliberately swindling tourists, cheating them out of their food, and... Alright, okay, I've received a lot of tourists in my time here, but hardly any as honest as you two. How about this? To repay you for not reporting me to the authorities, I'll make an exception. I'll give you the key to the library. There are countless secret martial arts books in there. Surely they'll count as treasures. They're all the same. They're all spare keys to the library. Why do you have so many spares? My age, I'm afraid I'll lose them. Here, take this one. But if you lost one, wouldn't you lose them all? Wait a minute. We were just threatening to report you. Why are you suddenly giving us something so important? True, especially if they're the genuine secret texts of the Gua clan. Aren't you worried we might actually be bad people? To be honest, the tourists from before paid in Mora, which I used to maintain the things buried here. Not that there's much left of the Gua clan now. The only ones left here to have any desire to return and keep things running are a few of us old folk. It's just a shame. At our age, we have the will, but not the strength. You two saw how run down this place is. The most we could do now is keep the dust at bay. If Grandmaster Gua was still around, I'm sure he'd laugh at our powerlessness. But the Gua clan's 1,000-year legacy can't be just buried along with us old folks, can it? Ow, that was the wrong pipe. I can tell that you're good people, and good people are hard to come by these days. Your willingness to humor an old fool like me brought some life back into this place. The way I see it, better these books be entrusted to you than left to rot in this place. Anyway, that's enough of the sentimental talk. Let's just say I'm giving the key to you so you won't report me. Miss T.I., you may stay here as long as you like. As for the books in the library, take any that catch your eye. Help yourself, alright? Sweet! We can add to our library. Oh, where we going?
Body, healthy mind. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Give me the lizard. It's mine. Okay, so Manuscript of Martial Ways, Way of the Rain Cutter. When the sword is unsheathed, raindrops unite and float like drifting blossoms. That is the key to the Way of the Rain Cutter. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but it doesn't look like we get to keep any of these books to take with us. But there are a few items here and there we might be able to grab. Is this just going to be more? Yeah. Come on. Investigate means things pop out. Okay, we're not going to touch anything that's got a name like that, because investigate means it's probably something that might be halfway decent. Hello? Thank you. I want it. Ooh, geosigils. Aw, I have no idea what the hell that even was. Hello? There. More books. Weird place to have books, though. I mean, the dampness of it all, would it not, like, ruin everything? I mean, come on. Oh, a spooter. You know, we haven't done anything with the swimming aspect and being able to go underwater, so I'm not even sure how to do that. I know there is a way, I'm just not sure how to pull it off.
Didn't see that coming. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also...
You gonna learn to die?
No, I don't wanna. Hi, Azura. How are you? 3 snacks you absolutely must try in Yilong. Okay. Ooh. Can I climb? Come on, let me climb. Jerk. I want the thingy that's dangling there. Huh. That's really cool. How is the Azura? How was the stream? Hopefully things went well for you. Ooh, activate. Mechanisms here don't seem to be reacting. Is there something else we should try? Lurk. Thank you for the lurk, friend. What the hey we got going on here? So there's something we can activate here, but we don't have the necessary item. I wonder if it's going to make us read all these books. Well, pamphlet describes the 3 most famous snacks in Yilong Wharf. Great detail, pictures and words. I was getting a little hungry looking at these. Do you want to try them out later? Wait, why is this in the Arcane Archive? Key bindings. I'm just looking to see if maybe there's something I don't know about that allows us to swim. Oh, wait, I see there's mail. What do we get? We got Lantern Rite gifts. Nice. So 3 of those, that's pretty cool. Lots of books, some food, some fragile resin, Some XP? Nice. Speaking of which, who's on our wish banner at the moment? She's new. I have no idea who this person is. Interesting. I mean, we know who she is. I think we've got her once. Now you've got me curious. Figure that out. Yeah, there she is. She is the fox wife. Oh snap. I've never let that play before. I did not realize she ate the bird. Let's take a gander around that other section we haven't been to yet. See, aloof spear. This is some kind of talisman. No, there's some kind of words faintly written on this. Handwriting looks cursive script. Beyond cursive. Paimon can't read any of this. Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
Anybody that plays Genshin might know how to do the swimming thing. Main character fell off a cliff while gathering herbs, but ended up learning incredible techniques, becoming a hero of their time through a twist of fate. Friends were driven back by the main character. That wasn't half bad. Is there something up there? No. Sure highlighted something over here, though. Practicing the light piercer technique destroyed all the dummies by mistake. No money or resources. I've got an idea. I'll tie straws together to make my own. Tying straw exhausting. Practicing the light piercer technique destroyed all the dummies by mistake. I might as well train with the sword first. Bored as I sat through the courtyard, I felt slightly hungry. I pondered on what I saw the other day, and I suddenly felt enlightened. If I use the sword, I'll call it Raincutter. I'll try it another day. I suddenly fell while practicing Raincutter. Luckily, it's nothing serious. Thought of an idea. Why not dig a deep pond below the piles? Not only will it prevent injuries from falls, but I can raise fish for food. I went to a fisherman and bought dozens of fish. I tried to cook them. Their deliciousness was unrivaled. Next 10 or so pages dedicated to detailed records of cooking methods for fish, and some are even paired with illustrations. Accidentally fell while practicing Raincutter. Success. Spear and sword must be wielded with the same mastery, as there is a comment from the third master beside it, second nature, and that is the truth, yet there is none. How shall it be granted? How shall it be revealed? Renovate the library, design within, and look with the eyes, and combine scrolls of knowledge from all places with chambers of all corners. There's a comment from the third master on the side. This advises future generations to read extensively. Recover from injury, little by kid visited with mutton and fish, plump deliciousness, and without the pungent smells. I asked for the recipe, passed down the life ender technique. Okay. Okay. Interesting. What? Okay, what's going on? There's a puzzle here. Bookshelf is full of martial arts novels for some reason. Concept fascinating, probably quite useless. Okay, so martial arts here. Is there stuff over there? No. What else related to robustness of rock? Rain. Summer heat. Huh? Okay, so what do I do with it? No. Okay, that one's the same.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Okay, so what the hell? What's going on? Man, that's old stuff. So wait, you activate... That one's no longer activated, okay, so... There is no What's the clue? Ah! I don't get it. Hang on a second, I want to take a look. Okay.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that what it is? So, lightning user.
Incoming! Speed of light!
Okay, so what do you... But you belong over here, because that's the... Ah! that one goes there. Purple. Blue. Okay. Ah! There we go. Hey, look at that. We figured it out. Sort of. Mostly. I found a video of it, and it showed the colors. That's when I decided to start poking around. Ooh, this is doing a thing. Come on, push the button. Okay, anything else? We are on the road again. Yeah, I don't care about that. Give me this. What's here? What's here? Just more Mora. We got a fish. Traveling Doctor, more Mora. Burning Light Piercer, Converger Scatter, Burning Light... Yeah. They're just books. You would think now that all this stuff has been underwater that none of it would be worth anything.
That's everything. On to the next.
Give me the frogs. Twin Nephrite. Interesting. And 3 frogs! Let's go! Poor fishies. Hey, waypoints. What the hey? Interesting. Alright, well, I'll take it. We still have plenty of places to locate here. We got this point here. That statue of the 7 needs to be captured. Quite a few of them up in the new area, Fontaine. Who knew that such a big secret could have been hidden in this rundown hall? Maybe that's why they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Paimon doesn't think Wong the Third knew about this place either. Hold on, could this be the actual Gohan treasure chamber recorded in the legends? Look over there. Paimon spies something glowing on the platform. Could it be a mechanism? Let's go check it out right away. How about no, Paimon? Look at all this place that we got to explore yet. It is a little different that we're exploring a place and not being attacked by things. What the heck sword was a Waster Greatsword? Interesting. Come here, little froggy. I don't know what you do, but you're mine. Fire out. Thank you. Using the key hung. Nice. Okay, a little bit of Mora. Oh, 20,000 again. Okay, we can't go that way. Wait. What may pierce light? Stone tablet does not move. It seems like it no longer sees anything about the world as important. Nice. Alright. Sorry, cycling, if you're here. They started it.
Don't blink. Speed of light. Burst and rebuild.
just opened. Hang on, we'll... Ah, no, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Alright, let's take a look in here. Oh, hey, come on. Got him. Gotta have the frogs. I don't know why, but we gotta have the frogs. There's something up here. Can we climb? Nice. Oh, come on. Ha! No! Crap. I will get my way up there. I will make it happen. Okay. I see a radiant spin crystal, 121. Got a few items there. Let's take a look. Hey, we had a victory. Let's go. Come on. Load up. Load it up. Load it up. Load it up. Let's go. Throw some stream raiders there. Alright, moving on. So that was a nice little surprise, especially the little disc, which I have long since forgotten what that does. And my cat has just went psycho. It's up there. I need a friend that has a claymore style weapon. You know what? We haven't got the maid out in a while.
As you wish. Someone needs assistance.
Automatically powers that. Okay. Oh, there's one. No. Just don't fall down in there. I don't want to go in there yet. Sweet. All that for just a common?
Wonderful.
Touch the stone tablet. Nice. Okay, so we're getting the stuff unlocked. We haven't even made it over there and we're getting this stuff figured out. Let's freaking go. Well, there may still be uppies to be had there, though. Come on, climb it, Noelle. I believe. Making that kind of weird noise. Alright, anything of value? No. Nope, nada. Nothing. No hidden gems or treasures for us here. Got a dull blade. I saw something else. Oh, there it is.
All in a day's work.
Okay, maybe that's all that's available. Let's go take a look. Push the button! The heavens are unfaithful, and those who seek its blessing and gain audience are rare. Fate is capricious. Capricious? Yeah, capricious. And those whose prosperity endures are few. They who are favored often find their paths barred, and worse awaits those who are not. This monument was left to ask this of future generations. When you have reached a dead end, what shall you do?
Hold the line! Don't blink!
Excuse me?
Access denied. This is long overdue. Rebuild! Speed of light!
You done screwed up, Aaron.
Don't blink! Hey!
What the hell?
You gonna learn today?
Ah, no! I don't want to. What are you? Never seen one of you before.
Access denied. Uphill battle. The sword is scattered. Speed of light.
That's it, you're starting to annoy me.
Born of icy frost. Accept. No touching. Speed of light.
There we go. Now it's just this dude.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied. I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. No touching. Hold the line. Born of ice and frost. I can fix this. All hail. Don't blink. Hey!
Max. I regret not having sucrose.
Speed of light. Leave it all to me. No touching. Rest and rebuild. Born of ice and frost. Don't blink.
This guy's...
Incoming. Hey!
I'd like to know who this guy is.
Hold the line. No touching. Speed of light. Rest and rebuild. Born of ice and frost. No touching. This is long overdue. Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would. A brash maneuver. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Good Lord Almighty.
Born of ice and frost. Don't blink. Access denied. Let's move out. And this leaves no stone unturned.
There's a lot going on here. Too much to unpack.
No touching.
Holy crap! Ow!
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Help! I can't move, Captain!
Got lucky that time.
Oh no!
Steady as stone. Access denied. Born of icy frost. Come on, focus. Blaze on. A fresh maneuver.
I can't escape!
A lapse in judgment. As a good night should. Someone needs assistance.
Woo-hoo-hoo! You mentioned something about 12 secret chambers? Oh my goodness. Well, that was painful.
All in a day's work.
What's that? I turned into a fishy! Ooh, I got a spirit carp? Okay. Well, that was certainly fascinating. Poor Kokomi's down for the count, though. Another 20 seconds before we can recharge her. Holy cow. Come on, speed this process up. I've got pancakes. Alright, poor Kokomi.
Rest and rebuild.
And I think it'd be smart to get our main party back online here. I love Noelle, but Sucrose is one of our top fighters.
I can do it.
Seems to be a faint engraving of a spear, of a sword. Oh, we basically fight them all over again?
Allow me. No touching. Born of ice. Enhanced animal models. Don't blink. Animal test. Relay. Absorption test. Access denied. No touching. Sheet of light. Cut to the chase. Got lucky that time. Born of icy frost. Rebuild. Billowing surge. Animal test 63 away.
Here, enjoy, guys.
No touching. Access denied. For Rex Lapis. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Born of icy frost. Hold the line. Sheet of light. Hey!
Not seem to be overly impressed with what we've got going on.
Incoming.
Sucrose just packs one hell of a punch.
With swords from shadow. Born of icy frost. Yeah, enhanced animal model 75. Yeah. Roast and rebuild. No touching.
Challenge failed. Oh, you gotta do it in a certain time, huh? Okay. Well, is there... Keep moving. Oh, okay. I'd rather keep going on with the story anyway. Ooh, more fishes. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's just fish meat. Okay, it's not the actual fishes. Which is still kind of problematic, considering it's just raw fish meat laying out. Interesting. This sword seems to have something written on it. Let Paimon see. Caressing the blade, singing I go. To cleave dragons and drink their blood. The divine light that like flowing lightning, the icy edge threatens to smash the mountains. Beneath Mount Tianheng, I slay tigers, the scaled beast I skewered amidst the sea of clouds. When I return crowned in success, we shall live at ease. There's also a stone tablet next to it. The handwriting below seems to be different. I originally wanted to leave behind some delicacies here, but the food would inevitably spoil over time, so I left the recipes here for you to cook instead. I assure you they shall be delicious indeed. Apart from these, nothing else remains, only the sword and the beautiful scenery. Hey, what's this? I want to know. Let's go inspect. Faced with a dead end, what should we do? You already know the answer. Ooh, birds! Do not take treasure, leaving solely one henceforth. Peruse me when in despair. These lines here are so ineligible that Paimon can't understand it one bit. They roughly mean that he didn't take anything with him. After all this, we didn't find a single valuable treasure. All that hope for nothing. It's okay, I'll make you something to eat. For real, then it's settled. She's so easy to solve. We'd be able to still see such scenery in a tight spot like this, though. It's something at least. This is kind of cool. Alright, now, still, I want to know what this is. Whoa, okay. It launches you straight into outer space. I want to know more about that. Maybe. Isn't this how we came into this town? Oh, hey, there's stuff over here. Let's get the chest. I'm not sure what the blue orb there is, but I kind of want it to. Excusez-moi. Wait. Oh, and there's another one up there. Okay. I understand now. Makes sense.
That's everything. On to the next.
Alright, so what is the next? There was something up here we said we caught our eye. A blue orb of sorts. Not 100% certain what it is yet. Actually, I hold about 5% on what it might actually be, because I have no clue. What are you? A spirit carp. Okay. I wonder what that will do for us later. So we did all of that. Complete other quests. A toast to victory. We never did go to this. Okay, complete. So are these limited time or something? No, they're just world quests. Okay. Wingshoe Inn. There's only 4 days. I don't really want to get started on that one. I'll go ahead and start going after this. It'll just be really nice to get some of these world quests completely logged off. That goes down to where the festivities are, right? Got stuck on a door. Way to go, TI. Hey, free vegetables, and you watched me do it. But I will cut you. Ah, here we go.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
He doesn't seem too impressed.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
Hush. We haven't streamed in days. Be quiet, you sassy, beautiful woman.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
Feast and celebration of the General Mahamatra and the Grand Bazaar goes as planned. Drinks are flowing, food is delicious, and the venue is charged. Okay. Nothing special. Time passes gradually, and the wonderful atmosphere and the beautiful evening feels almost like a dream.
It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
Shut up, Paimon. Eat more food.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
She's so adorable.
Feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Lots of luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
Where is Nahida?
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success. So, would you say we're good actors too? It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Wait, now we have conflicting stories, what?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return?
I forgot the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Their understanding of Sumeru's history is also... Oh, that makes sense now. I was not thinking it in that manner, but yes, they've replaced Lord Rukkhadevata with, Nahida. Okay. Now everyone believes Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Makes sense. The only person in Tevat that remembers Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That is actually very, very sad. And I'm hoping Nahida still holds on to her memory, but probably not. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage.
Yeah, he was pretty happy just being a, what did he call himself? A writer, more or less. A scribe.
If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all? So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
There's something underlying, but he don't want to spill
You've
it.
certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
She is so sweet, and he is like an ice wall.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Talk to everybody. Alright.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good. No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia.
True enough.
That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Both keys. We'll get the grumpy one out of the
atmosphere
way.
here is good, and everything is delicious.
Must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good.
See, you'll just have to make a chance to do it again.
I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around. There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Okay, knowing what we know about this guy, that line actually surprises the hell out of me. Hello, Tigressa. How are you doing today?
This feast is pretty good.
Thank you for
I like
stopping
it.
by, friend. Hopefully things have been going well. Oh, we lost. That's a bummer. Such a slow game. Doing alright, happy to hear.
Elbow?
Hey, Evie. Thank you for playing the Eevee sound bit.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just
Like
let
the
me know.
lamps.
I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
Got any big plans for
I'm
your
honored to
evening,
have her think
Tigressa?
of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
She's adorable. I love her. One of these days we're gonna have to get her, our version of her, beefed up. This,
My lady,
I
the grilled
appreciate
meat
you
over
stopping
there is
by.
delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
So, Tigressa, have you played any Genshin at all, or you just kind of
Hey,
live
less of that polite
vicariously through
chit-chat,
others?
More eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
We're sleepy, Paimon. Suddenly a little sleepy. Yeah.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat.
But
You'll
I'm
wake
ready
up
for
once you put
sleepies
something
too.
yummy in your tummy.
Ow, ooh. Man, oh, that shouldn't have popped.
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Paimon does not understand that once you eat good food, you're supposed to go to sleep. It's time for sleeping. It's time for the food coma nap. Why does she not grasp these things? Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden, or is it because I'm too full? Seems like someone is there.
It's me.
Hey, it's the small Archon. Nahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected with yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from
I
me?
heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
Aw, poor thing.
Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
She is so adorable.
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
So that's what this is about. It'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Oh, that little break in the voice. I love Ganyu and Yelan. Ganyu is my wife. Yes, love her very much. Not really sure on Yelan. Some things in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
Aww.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
No, you show up and I'm gonna pick you up and give you the biggest hug because you're too freaking cute. Be fine, please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Honestly, I really like Lumine. She is simply pretty. She's a strong character, obviously.
Yes, I have.
That's good. Wait, huh?
You
What?
said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
That's funny. She's taken over. I was kind of hoping she'd show up, because that'd be a lot more fun. But that's okay.
Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's going on?
They don't know.
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hello, Nilu. You know who I am?
Oh,
Yes. I already
This is so
know every
wholesome.
one of you. Nilu, I'll hate them, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia.
the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me.
I wish I looked that cute. I can understand.
Allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dingerzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're
Well
an
said.
Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Just like I said, everybody's very happy to meet you.
Yeah.
She's adorable. Ah. Somebody get this girl some chicken nuggies. The surprise visit brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows to the hearts of everyone present. A warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. I'm kind of wanting to make sure we get all of the main Sumeru things done.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I really wish I could sleep.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
I'm not sure that's something to be proud of.
All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Oh, do we get to?
She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Open mouth, insert foot Paimon. She don't care. I think we've definitely learned that about Paimon. She is very happy to acknowledge her not so great traits. You know, the sad thing is we've kind of deviated away from a lot of the original story that started us out on this path. I mean, we have met our brother, and we understand and know that he is a part of the bad guys. But we have learned absolutely nothing of the goddess. We still have very limited information when it comes to the upside-down statue of the Seven. There's just a number of things here that's still not kosher. Wait, that's where we need to go. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Oh. Huh. Okay. Ah. That's right, up here. I think those are pretty much the main things, though. I mean, we've gradually learned that we have been on... Or actually, her brother has been on this planet for a long time now. and has already went through a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just why he is with the bad guys. But I don't know, just there seems to be a lot of questions that's asked and then never any answers given. This is where we need to go. Going up. Wow, this is quite the winding pathway. I'd rather just climb the damn ladder. Hey! We could have teleported up here. Alright. Nobody's gonna try and stop us? I'm kind of impressed. Probably die if we jump in there, and I don't want to do that. That just seems bad.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Why would she be back up here in her cage?
What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
About the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought.
How did you cope with the massive drop in
shut it down
temperature?
permanently.
It wasn't fun, but I already seen that it was supposed to happen, so I just took my big jacket with me. It's supposed to be back in the like 50s or 60s by the weekend, so you know we'll survive.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Spoken like a true leader. But what happened after I fell asleep that day?
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep? You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
Remember the entity that changed your fate?
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom. He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
Amongst a bunch of feathers.
I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Fontaine, the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Well, I think that's it.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on him.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However,
The brother's been around since the fall of Conria.
there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
Is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Tevat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories, or is it this world that has done something to him?
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Tevat?
Yeah, but they've been around forever, so is this a contradiction? Or an expansion on that?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Tevat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
I like this nice deep dive into lore we're getting.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th Descender.
Okay.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
Not gonna lie, this is awesome. I love this level. This whole world building, now it's just expanded out even further.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Some time to reflect on what you've
And
said.
soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
She gets to hang out with us all the time. She's part of the crew.
The pleasure is
She's
all
just
mine.
not very strong.
I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
She's so sweet. To be continued. What? Okay. Silver Twin. Anything else?
Is there anything you want to know?
Okay, so it's just going to do a repeat of those. Alright.
And soon, I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, I'm sure glad the pleasure is all. Alright,
Okay. Interesting bit of storytelling there. Now, are we done with Sumeru? Destined encounter. Master at the port almost is currently worrying himself sick over a letter with an unclear address. Doesn't say which one we gotta complete, though. Why? Why don't you say? Oh, we... I have no idea what either one of those are. To visit Nahida in the sanctuary. People discussing something. Acer. Yeah, so we haven't got a clue on any of those. Those are going to be a while. We could go and knock out the dailies. Look at all these other ones we've got to deal with. Alright, let's go knock out our dailies real quick. I don't know why I really gather them so much. We don't really use any of them for anything. Oh, wait.
breathtaking.
I didn't notice the... I sort of noticed, but I didn't notice where this was taking place at. That was easy. Moving on. Eye of the Storm. Those are pretty easy to knock out. Come on. Recover.
Access denied.
denied. No touching. All hail. Stay clear. Absorption test. Don't blink. Horn of ice and frost.
Thought. Body fully healed? Looks like it. Wait, really? Tales of Winter. Yeah. Over yonder? Oh, gotta go inside. Oh, I go into church, I might burst into flames. Over here, I've been watching you. What do you want? Come now, why the wary tone? I've got a fine proposition. How would you like to join the Fatui? You wish, isn't that right? Well, this is Mondstadt. And so what if it is? We the Fatui recruit from all over the continent. This is fair game and knights have no say in it. Now, by the look of you, you must have questions, yes? Very direct. This is quite the long story, but given that you're not yet an official member of the Fatui, I can't tell you either. I've heard that there are a lot of hillagers around Mondstadt, and some have even huddled together in groups. Let's make a deal. You take a stroll outside and bring a trophy from a miniature back to me, and I'll tell you a little story. How does that sound? Too easy? It'll do, and do you think you can even take on something nastier? Just go and be back soon. I'll wait here. If you keep me waiting any longer, I'd have put you to sleep by this wind. Can I... It's gonna make me. Okay. Not a big deal. We've got this, friends. Oh, wow, it's way out there. Wow, all the way over there. He said take a walk around, but not go all the way out there. Daggum. Alright, here we go.
Horn of ice and frost. Don't blink.
So weak. Oops. Hey. There you go. Oh.
Access denied. No touch. Speed of light. Hey! Stay clear.
Wow, these guys are only level 67. Talk to Victor. To
You
Victor.
gonna learn today?
Azura. I don't want to learn. Don't be stupid. If I'm stupid, nobody asks me important questions. I thought we discussed this.
Speed of light.
That's it. How are you holding up, Azura friend? It's getting to be quite late for you, isn't it? Like 2 in the morning. Holding up, 2:15 a.m. Yeah, well, I called it then. Hey, I got a victory on that one by myself. Alright, last battle for the night, I think. Maybe. I think it'd be kind of interesting if I can go back and find any of this information. And maybe go through and create, like, what we know so far, the main story aspects. But that would be so much video content to look through. Something about the Fatui. We Fatui. Oh. Sorry. We Fatui hail from Zeppel, or... Yeah, I'm not even going there. We hear the commands of Her Majesty, the Sarista, and we hear her will, enacting it throughout the land. The 11 strongest among us have been granted the title of Harbingers by Her Majesty. Compared to a nameless grunt like me, the 11 Harbingers are truly great figures. If you join the Fatui, improve your strength, and perhaps you might be chosen by them, and then you'd be on the up and up. As for me, well, I'm hardly chosen, but I am running a little errand here for Senora. But if you made me choose, I'd prefer to work under Capitano? I don't think we've met that one. I don't know of Capitano at all. I mean, we've beaten Sonora. We've beaten... Who was it? Was it Child? Chilled? However you want to pronounce his name. Wasn't particularly fond of him at all, but everybody ships Lumine and him together, and I don't understand why. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Uphill battle!
Aye, that was mean.
Access denied. No touching. Incoming.
Tortellini?
Don't blink. Let's do that.
Get off her. No, do not shoot me.
Born of ice and frost. Speed of light.
I'm working on this wizard guy.
Hold the line. No touching. Don't blink. Absorption test. Born of ice and frost. Incoming.
You don't get a chance. Huh, we're that close to the big tree? Interesting. I don't really remember this area being like this. Anyway, we got one more other area to go to. You don't have to work, do you, Azura? I hope not. You're already making me sleepy, thinking how tired you gotta be. Go after the big guy.
Access denied. For Rex purpose.
Not even sleepy? Man, I wish I had that ability. I am so tired. But I haven't slept very well in 3 days, so I'll blame that. No, get away from me! I said get away, dude. Excuse you, you shot my wife. Really? We missed?
No touching. Cut to the chase. Animal test 63 away. Absorption test.
Nice. Alright. All commissions complete. You haven't had a good sleep recently? He just wants a hug? Yeah, I wants a big ol' hug. Man, I remember us starting in this area. Good lord. A lot of memories. You know, I think I actually posted about it on Twitter. Hang on a second. I gotta know. I'm on my profile. Posted not too long ago that we actually just missed the... Was it the 2-year or 3-year? Come on, where's it at? Wow, maybe it was a little further back than I thought it was. Oh, there we go. On February 15th of 2021 was the first video I posted up with Genshin Impact. So, you know, with a few, 1 or 2 weeks maybe. So, the beginning of February was my 3-year anniversary of playing and streaming Genshin. Sorry, little Timmy. We'll go hit up Catherine real quick and see what kind of damage we can do there. And out of power. Again, something else we need to finish is getting all of the
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Animoculuses? Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Another 20 Prima Gems.
Add Astra Abyssosk.
Go ahead and claim out some of this stuff here. I love that they've added this to it. Being able to just immediately dispatch again is so nice. Okay. So we are at 5 of 5. Okay, that's done. Good there. I thought I saw under achievements we get Wonders of the World. We get a few extra Prima Gems. A mirror rock should nonetheless be placed with care. Akasha pulses. The Culpa flame rises. Okay. Defeat the Geovishap of all its elemental forms. Okay. I'm grabbing that. Is there anything else? I do not see any other indicators, so we have a long way to go. There's so many things we need to beat. Battle Pass. We can claim a few of these things, get some points. Not really a lot we're going to get there, so it's fine. I'm not really putting in a lot of effort, especially since there's only 11 days. I don't give this game a lot of attention in terms of the dailies like I could or should.
You can feel the heartbeat of the world.
No, that's not what we wanted. We wanted this one. We never did finish this one up. In order to complete the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, one must break the barrier in 5 places, destroy the defilement incarnate that will then come forth. Chinyu Vale, you're asked by the Adeptus Fujin to help investigate imbalances in the local water and soil. Hi, hazy friend. Well, that reminds me. Let me get that out. Let me get that out. Everybody, make sure you're following Azura and Hazy. Why is it not giving the shout out? Hello. There we go. There it goes. Hi, Hazy friend. How are you? How are you doing this evening? Oh, yeah, we never did finish this one either. The Children of Amara Village. Okay, how are you? I am very sleepy, but, you know, we're pushing through. We may end up having to come back to some of these here and just see if we can't get them completed at a later date, because that's just not going to have. Get some rest. I really wish I could. I really, really wish I could. The last 3 nights, I can sleep for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I wake up, and then I'm up for like 20 minutes, and then I sleep for a little bit, and it has been absolute trash. I have tried sleeping in cold air, warm air, with a cat, without a cat. It's not helping. Nothing changes. I just want to die. I would like to use more of my Z-Quill, but the last time I did that, I ended up sleeping in late and not making it to work on time, and that was not great. I lost an hour. But it definitely worked. It knocked me the hell out. Let's see what this guy has to say about the going-ons of things. I think this might be the next phase of the next Archon story, which would take us to Fontaine. I think. But how's the planning and such of the getting back into stream this summer?
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
Shut up, Paimon.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Going okay? Have the artist who was working on the model? Nice!
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Be doing overlays, emotes, panels, everything? Wow. That's impressive. And it's always good to have one person do everything. It just kind of helps with the consistency of everything. I really want to find somebody that can redo all my EVs. And, I mean, it would be nice because I really, really like... I like the waving and I like the head pats. So it's kind of hard, but I'd like to find a style in between that, maybe. Eventually. Plus, I want to try and get some new EVs, like sleeping, etc. Her emotes are $5 each. Yeah, I kind of need to focus on some debts again.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
But you might as well throw me their link, wherever they're at. Throw it into me at Discord.
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
It's not inaccurate. She is in the Discord? Ah.
What? So the address is Paimon?
That's funny. I don't care how you cut that. That's funny.
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
See this letter? We do need to know who sent it,
Of
because
course,
it's funny.
here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Having Paimon as the mailing address, that's more of an insult than calling her the emergency food. Been a while. How have you been? Heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on old times.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru.
I never liked Kaya.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Can't say I'm hugely
From what he wrote in
surprised.
the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Well, it sounds like Kaya. No harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah,
Really?
you're right.
No, it won't be.
It's always nice to see old friends.
Okay. Back up, Paimon. You are in my bubble.
The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Let's do it from above with our sword drawn. I really don't like Kaya. Cannot stand that voice. Paimon's? Yeah, I'm not particularly fond of her myself. Every once in a while she gets into this mode where she's not that annoying, but it don't happen often. That's not what I wanted. I wanted time. 1600. Let's go. Time travel in a DeLorean. Click, 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 click. Alright. Now, where are we going?
Should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Where? I can't get there without my waypoints, Captain. Here you go. Oh, there he is. I wish they
something
gave
I haven't tried yet, boss.
Lumine a voice of her own. A better voice of her own.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here. Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so. Yeah, that'd be my
Wait a second.
response.
You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
You terrified? Definitely
The
don't
truth
believe it.
is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't find that believable either.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
See, no, when she's doing that, that just makes me laugh. I don't find it aggravating.
Oh? What makes you say that?
Came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Uh-huh.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Wait, what? Why does everything keep rolling back to Conria?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh, now we're being eavesdropped upon.
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
Really?
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Ah, this is the sort of friend. He hasn't declared himself an enemy yet.
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Okay. Not quite what I was expecting.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
He seems pretty lost about it, too.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
I think he's kind of already known well enough that when he says something, it is not a lie, it is not a jest or prank.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, at least this seems like this is going to take us in the direction of back to the main story of the bad guys, the Abyss Order, etc.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions.
Knowing that he's from Conry is kind of interesting.
But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry?
So,
This remains to be seen.
wasn't Conry destroyed 500 years prior? And if that's the case, these people are ancient as hell. Their anti-aging aspects are impressive.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
I would really like this thing to give us a playback of that.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
So that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Concerned about the Abyss Order? Waiting for the perfect moment.
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Nah.
Seriously?
They were being very talkative there just for a second. How far away? Oh, that is far away. Yep. You know, I'm pretty sure there were things we didn't see or didn't investigate in the underground areas. The what the hell did they call that? The chasm. I was gonna say, I know it's there. It's right there on the map. Come on. Climb, Ganyu. quite the freaking cliff. Who's angry? You? Alright, so... whatever. Alright. Well, this looks like it's going to be a good place to put a fork in the adventure for tonight, because my eyes are starting to get really, really tired. So let us pop open the Stream Raiders. Let's see about finishing up this last battle. Probably not going to make it, but we'll try. And in the meantime, let me see if I can find us somebody to raid. There it goes. Oh, wait, she's on break. Hey, we actually won? Yeah, impressive. Alright, let me gather my stuff up here. And we can set ourselves up to head over and visit with a friend. Get our raid message up here. Thank you, friends, for stopping by. Thank you to Gressa for summoning the Eevee voice. We always love hearing Eevee. Thank you, Hazy and Azura, for keeping me company. Hopefully you all had fun, and you'll stick around as we go and raid my good friend Mincy Moon. She was playing Helldivers 2. I don't know if anybody has been paying attention to what that game is or may be. It's some sort of killing bugs adventure like from Starship Troopers. She's just finishing. Oh no. Well, maybe we should probably find... She's raiding. Yeah, she just raided out. Damn it. Let me see who else we've got. Large Nap is currently on break. Oh, I know who we're raiding. I know who we're raiding. We will raid Pandu. She is a wonderful sweet bean. She is playing Pokemon Soul Silver, which is definitely a hardcore callback to the old games. And hopefully you guys will check her out. She's very sweet. She is from Brazil. And just a really nice person to chat with. So hopefully you'll stick around with me as we go say hello. I'm going to head off here and get to bed. Hopefully you all have yourselves a wonderful night. And I will try and do this again Friday. Until then, stay safe out there, friends.